Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our first online math class. You know, for the past few weeks, we have been working with data. So repeat after me, data. Data is the collection of information so that we can better understand something, such as how many people want to eat ice cream out of a bowl versus a cone, or how many people would rather have pet cats than dogs. In today's lesson, we're going to start out with a story problem. And there's something a little bit different about our story problem. As you can see in this story problem, there are three categories. You see we have morning, afternoon, and night. So let's hear the story behind this chart. A first grade teacher asked her students, "What time of the day do you like best? Do you like mornings, afternoons, or nights?" And here is the chart that she has. Now, as you can see, she labeled her chart with a title, which says morning, afternoon, or night. And as we've gone over previously, she also has her categories listed, which she has 3 of them. And you see that says morning, afternoon, night. Let's take a look at the chart. How many students like the morning? Let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I know 5 like the morning. How many of the students like the afternoon? Let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Finally, how many students like the night? Let's count that one together. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now that we've looked at her information, let's see. So I see that in the morning, we remember that, whisper to yourselves, how many students like the morning? We should all be whispering 5, because remember, we had 5 orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, what I can do is I can use this handy dandy drawing tool and write a 5, because that's the total people that like the morning. Once again, whisper to yourself, how many of the students like the afternoon? Right, if you're not sure, you can always count the blue cubes. Let's count them together, double check, and I'll do it in a whisper voice. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because we count at 9, I'm going to use this new tool. I'm going to do my very best to draw a 9. What about night? How many people like night? Look at the green. Think. Together, let's double check. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I see that there's 4 people that like night best. So I'm going to use this drawing tool, and we're going to do 4. Now that we've collected our data, I'm going to ask us some kind of tough questions. How many people answered our quick survey? Think about it. And show yourself a thumbs up when you have it. Now, there are different ways to find the answer to this quick survey. Raise your hand if you think that I counted each and every one of these cubes. Thumbs up, is that a good way? That is indeed a good way. So let's try counting all the cubes together to see how many people answered our survey. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. After counting all my cubes, I got 18. So I can write 18 right here on the total amount of people. Bear with me as I learn this new writing tool. It's the total amount of people who answered this survey. But is there a quicker way to find out the total amount of people? Can I write a number sentence? Yeah. You can see right here at the bottom of my screen, I have blank plus blank plus blank equals a mystery number. These 3 blanks each represent our categories. Let's see if we can do that. So you guys told me, and we all should count together, that how many people liked morning? Whisper to the camera. 5. So I'm going to write a 5 right here as my first added. Whisper to the camera again. How many people do we find like the afternoon? Great. So now I'm going to write a 9. Last but not least, whisper to the camera again. How many people like night? 4. That's right. So I'm going to do a 4. And here we go. This is a little tougher than it looks. So now we can combine numbers. So I know you guys are really good at Dreambox and Reflex. So thinking, what would 5 plus 4 be? I can count on from 9, so I know I have 9. So I can do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have a 14 here. So I'm going to write a 14 underneath here. And that 14 stands for me adding the 5 and the 9 together. Now I'm not done because I still have this add in here. So now to find that total, I need to know what is 14 plus 4. What is that number? I think you know it. Whisper your answer. Let's count together on so I know what comes after 14. I have 15, 16, 17, 18. So therefore, I'm going to put an 18 right here in my sum spot. As you guys saw, we found that total by not only just counting all the cubes, but we could make a number sentence and put all those numbers as add-ins to make a sum. Today, we're going to be doing something quite fun. What we're going to do is we are going to work on our daily objective of being able to complete the following task. So, repeat after me. I will sort animals into categories by how they move. Now, what this means is, just like what you've done with me, is each one of you is going to get a little chart. And on our chart, you will see I have a list of animals. So this is the list of animal part of the chart. You can see I have dog, you can repeat after me, whale, squirrel, cat, duck, dragonfly, mouse, spider, fish, ladybug, turtle, eagle, cow, rabbit, penguin, elephant. These are the animals that we will be sorting, and what we need to do is we need to answer the following question. Does it swim, walk, or fly? Now, in order to do that, I put a link into your Google Classroom. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so here's our morning materials. And I know that if I scroll down, maybe here, that we can find our math materials. Here we go. So here's the animal sort that I just showed you on the computer. And over here, each of you get your own copy of a graphing activity template. So I'm going to open up our template from the teacher end. All right, here we go. So as you can see on our Google Drawing, I made us a graphing template. You can see we have the name, that's your name, and then I also have my graph title. Let's read that together. How do animals move? Now to help you out, we made our categories. Let's read those together. Walk, swim, fly. Now our job is you can either print this chart and print the animal list as well and sort the pictures, or what you can do is you can draw your own pictures on here, or you could write the names of the animals. So I'm going to take it a little simple and I'm going to write the names of my animals. So I'm going to go back here just to refresh my memory. So this is a list of the animals that I just read off to you earlier. And we remember that in our categories, we were looking for, do they walk, swim, or fly? All right, so now that should be open. So let's see. Perfect. So the first one is dog. If I have a dog and I look back at my graph, I know he doesn't fly. I also know that he can't swim, but he can walk. So what I can do is in my text box, whoopsies. So in my text box, I can click, I can scroll down, and I'm going to make it a fairly big font so you guys can see it. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to write his name down. And I'm going to write the word dog, because that is an animal that walks. When looking back at the list again, let's see. What other animals do I have? Ooh, I've got a whale. Now I know he doesn't walk. I know that for sure. So when I go back to my graph, he doesn't fly, but he can swim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go way over to the swim category, and I'm going to type the word whale. By typing the word whale in the swim category, that tells the readers of my graph that whales are animals that swim. Your job is, once again, like I said, you can either cut the pictures out and print them, cut them out. You can draw the animal in the chart after printing, or you can do as I do and just write the name of the animal. And your job is to sort all the animals. After you are done, we're going to go up here, and let me click here. So that's my chart title, but I also want to know how many total animals did I have. So I'm going to say total animals. And with those total animals, what I can do is I see I have 3 categories, right? 1, 2, 3. Your job is to create a number sentence with 3 add-ins and find out how many animals total did you get for each category, such as how many walk, how many swim, how many fly, and then you're going to find how many total completely of the animals did you have in your survey. I'm going to give you some time to work on that survey.